This is fairly standard kind of situation, more of a modified zigzag sort of thing. Kind of becomes a judgment call whether if you just work off of one spot or try and start it in several spots or several little pinched out areas. But as you can tell, this is a solid and it's not really jumping anything off, so I'm going to start doing it where it's already started. Hit on flint. You know, you can take and hit something like this with something really hard and all, but it's a question mark as to what the result's going to be. Eventually, you know, if you hit it a couple of times, it's going to break loose, but what? You know, what will it leave you? Don't get too excited about how great that flint is till you're in the middle of the piece. If you're in the middle of the piece and it looks all great, then yay. I'm just trying to use the corner of this to get in on little areas of hardness. In the process, I'm creating knife edges that aren't useful. See what happens when you hit the chalk. It's just, this end is kind of boogered up a little bit. I stepped down to a smaller one to go faster. But see this big seam? That's deadening or dampening. It vibrates and it dampens the force. I don't know how deep it goes, but it has an effect even out at the edge. It's like a dead blow hammer. When you don't need one. I need live blows. All right, I need to set something up. I'm running out of flint edges to hit. It's just breaking up on here. I hit that one little spot because all over here was chunked up. Hit straight down on that little platform. Well, I mean, we're getting there, but it's annoying. Because what you end up with is like in here. And you try to, you can't abrade it gently because if you abrade it gently, we're not going to get strong enough to do anything with. But on the flip side of that, the flint itself is easily damaged. That's not going to work. I would like to knock this off, but this is all chalk. This is all chalk. This is chalk, and it isn't low enough so it's curved. But since it's just chalk, I'm going to go ahead and hit it. It wouldn't work that great if it was flint, but it probably won't work great anyway. And it's not doing anything. I've got to get to the flint. Got it. So anyway, this is the kind of thing you got to put up with to get into some of the root beer and get it ready to go. And once you get it, preformed, it can be fairly smooth sailing, depends. Oh, let's see, what now? This thing looks like a murder. This is all messed up, and I don't remember if I did it or whatever, but if I did, it was a few years back when I knew less. I mean, it doesn't really look like archaic to me. This is a turtle, and I'm assuming I made it a turtle at some point in the past before I understood completely turtle busting. Wifey just gave me the high sign that food's ready, and I definitely can feel that I need it. This is not a good idea, but wow. Wow. That's a tough turtle. That is a tough turtle. Hang on. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to hit on that. I didn't think that cortex was thick, and it really isn't, but it's strong. Okay. So this isn't working, so we'll just get rid of it in a couple of hits. That's part of it. That's another part of it. But before we do more on that, we're going to switch over here. This is a little sketchier, but that's an issue. Crushed it worst. The reason I said it was sketchier was because it wasn't thick and strong. But that, fixed it. I got a little bit of it off and made it thicker and stronger. Because I haven't hit this with a hammer either to make this nice and smooth. That was kind of damaged in there. You can see some oranginess in these cracks. That's from groundwater. So some of that stuff was just old. And I've said it before, but when you see the orangey cracks, it's frequently not healed. Dang. Kind of a little crack in there that could be an issue. All right, well, it's going to be a lot smaller than it was, but it's not a turtle. So anyway, much less of a turtle. There's one side, there's the other side. It's not that hard to deal with from now. Okay, well, big pile of flakes here. Gotta go get some food. Bye, freeze cracked.